Alrighty, so I just watched episode 5 of Baby Reindeer. It cools down a lot from episode 4. Episode 4 is a wild, wild scenario in a drug trip of an episode. In comparison to episode 4, I think things start to settle down. I liked it. Obviously, it wasn't as intense. This is based on a true story, so that's actually a good thing. Um, it's yeah, it's not what I expected. It very just drops down to a bit more psychological issues with him and like a direct like affecting him at the moment. It was still a decent episode, but it was hard to watch such a crazy episode and then go to that. Generally speaking, yeah, there was still a very messed up part. Like the whole like almost missing Martha part is very disturbing, and that's kind of like the only part. Like we knew she was crazy. The fact that she was doing crazy shit, it didn't catch me too off guard. Like yeah, she's gonna stand there and just like scream at you. I've met a couple of crazy people. Like I get it. Mentally unwell. I apologize. But in the context of the TV show, you know what I mean. So yeah, it's weird that he didn't, and I didn't realize this in the other episodes that he didn't tell the cops anything about the assault, and that she never goes either. Because at one point, wouldn't you think that she would go and just be like, "This woman assaulted me," like irrelevant to him. I was attacked. Maybe, yeah, she should have probably made that move herself instead of listening to him. I don't know why anyone would do that. If I was in a bar and someone got assaulted, a girl I was seeing or something like that, obviously I would go to the police and do what you're supposed to do, unlike he did. But you'd assume that if I didn't, that she would, like, or and because there were so many people around that would happen. Anyways, yeah, the context of him missing her is quite disturbing and like understandable from the pretext that they give that he almost needs these crazy dramas in his life to, I don't want to say feel adequate, but to maybe feel alive, or maybe it has something to do with when he was doing the drugs, that he's like chasing something. I found that very intriguing. And the other like strange part, like away from that idea, is that it's like so comforting to see him happy in this show. You're like, he's doing it. Like life is getting somewhat normal, and he's happy, and he's like smiling, and he's got the girlfriend, and life seems to be on the up and up. And I think if you watch one episode and then go to that episode, you really do feel like, sweet, this guy deserves happiness after everything's happened. I hope he can get it. And that's how I felt through most of the episode. The ending where his mom calls him and he doesn't pick up. Spoiler, blah blah blah. I'm sure everyone's watched this already. I assumed it was gonna be just her on the phone, just breathing or being crazy. I wasn't expecting to actually be his mom. I actually thought that maybe she had stolen his mom's phone, or even more wild would be like at his mom's place and they would have no idea about who she was and was just, I don't know, pretending to be his future wife or girlfriend or something. That's kind of where I thought that was going to go. Obviously, these are based on true events, so I don't know. If I was to write it, I probably would have written it something like that. But as a real life scenario, that makes way more sense, to just be gaslighting parents and being able to do that. That's my thoughts on episode 5 of Baby Reindeer. I hope you liked this little rant of mine. If you did, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Ciao.